Guys, how are you tonight? You ever decided you're gonna make something for dinner, and you get all the ingredients together, and you get the recipe together, and then you realize that it's not going to be a quick throw it together dinner. It's going to be a big deal. So tonight I am making steak soup. Found a recipe on that All Recipes site. The thing that I missed says it takes 2 hours to prepare. So that was my biggest mistake. So tonight we're making this. So luckily I read that 2 hours ago, so dinner's almost ready now. So I'll show you what I did. So what the deal was, I decided to make steak soup because I had leftover steak. I know, that's like a sin, right? That no one's allowed to have leftover steak. But I had leftover steak, so I cut it up. I put my onion in my food chopper. I'll show you here in a little bit. And boom, we have instant chopped onions. Then I put the butter and the oil in the pan, like it said. I added the water and the beef broth together. There's the steak and the onions cooking up nice and pretty. There's where I added all the ingredients and spices to it. Look, there's the potatoes we're going to put on. Look, they even had a heart because they're so happy to be in our food tonight. And here is our potato, our carrot, our celery. So everything's ready. And here it all is with the bay leaf in it. And now we've got 2 more ingredients to add to it. And that is the corn and the tomato paste. It says to let all this cook and then for 20 minutes let it simmer. So that means I get to show you one of my favorite tools. Well, 2 of my favorite tools. The can opener and the can strainer. Now anyone who knows me knows this is one of my favorites. My kids, when they moved out, they all got a can strainer. So the can opener, it's kind of weird looking. Can opener, it's got this little thing here. This is to open your tabs like on your pop cans and things. This button controls the parrot beak over here. And I'll show you here. You see the gears are here. When you twist it, it locks into place. It's not going to lock now because there's no can to hold it in place. But it'll lock in place. And when you're done, you just twist it the other way and it unlocks. So we're going to open a can of corn. See, it's locked on. Not going anywhere. And the recipe says for 1 can of corn, drain. So that means I get to show you the can drainer. So now it's open, unlocked. Use my little parrot beak. Put up. And I dropped it. This is a can drainer. If anyone needs anything in your kitchen, you need one of these. When you're opening a can like this, it fits this way over it and you can drain it. If you're opening a can of tuna, it fits this way. Obviously it's not going to fit this way. Fit this way and you can actually push down in the can and get all the moisture out without losing any of your tuna. So we'll drain the corn like it says. And we're going to add that in. Now, I just tested this a few minutes ago. And the potatoes are done, the carrots are done. Of course, it took an hour. We'll add the corn in. Because obviously the corn just needs heated up. It's already cooked. And tomato paste. I didn't buy a can of tomato paste today because I thought I'd just use this. This is one of my favorite kind of tomatoes paste. If I can get it to open. There you go. Because you know how you open a can of 6-ounce tomato paste and you only use a tablespoon out of it and then you have to throw the can away. Well, this is a brand, I got it at Walmart. Cento. Use your little bit you need, put the lid back on, stick it in the refrigerator. But today, I need the whole tube. So I should have bought a can. But oh well, live and learn. What's the saying? We are pampered, not perfect. So, put the tomato paste in there. And then we'll just let this simmer. It says let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. and then dinner will be ready. So, steak soup. What, grilled cheese maybe? A salad on the side? My suggestion is, on a Saturday morning or early afternoon, I would put all this together, prepare it, put it maybe in a Ziploc bag, and stick it in the refrigerator. And then, then say Tuesday, your kids got practice after school and you're not going to have time to make dinner. I would take it out Tuesday morning, stick it in your pan, turn it into the crock pot, and dinner is done. This is our Rockport Dutch oven pan. I use this for everything, including a slow cooker. It just sits right into this little slow cooker and it cooks up your dinner perfectly. You can buy them together or you can buy them separately, however you prefer. I will share the recipe later. And I want to show you the food chopper. Now, everybody knows the Pampered Chef food chopper. Everybody loves this Pampered Chef food chopper because it chops the food up very nice. Comes with this little rubber base. Use the rubber base. A lot of people say, oh, I don't need it, and just chop it onto the counter. That dulls the blade. Don't do that. You can do it on a cutting board, but I still suggest you use this. As you saw in the picture, I put a half of an onion in there and just chopped it. This is still dirty, by the way. As you can see, when I push it, it twists. So the food's not getting mushed in one spot and then twisting over. But the best part about this is, I'm getting ready to throw this in the dishwasher. Yes, my dog's barking. So twist it off, the cap comes off, and then the best part is, it opens up, so every little bit gets cleaned and washed. So that's the best part about this thing. You don't have to worry about food getting stuck up inside of it, because everything comes apart and is washable. So, you all know that I'm having steak soup for night to dinner and salad. And hopefully the soup will be ready in a few minutes. So, I don't know what else I'll tell you guys. I was all excited about this soup and then found out it's going to take 2 hours to make. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. And guess we'll see you in a little bit whenever the soup is done. I'll take you a picture and show you. If you are in a party, look at the top above this. There's a link to your party and order from there. And if not, you can go to my website and order from there. So I will see you later. Bye-bye.